my name's Rosie Eccles and I'll be competing in 70 kilos in the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, so my name's Dan Pitt. I'm going to be competing at the light heavyweight division, which is under 8 kilos.
My name's Helen Jones and I'm boxing at 54 kilo then, bantamweight.
My name's Owen Harris-Allen, boxer Wales, boxing for Team Wales in the Commonwealth Games at 60 kilo.
So I'm Neve Brooks, I'll be competing in the 51 kilo category.
Conor Williams, heavyweight 90 kg.
Colin Jones, Welsh national boxing coach. This is my 8th Commonwealth Games, so I'm looking forward to it as much as what I did for my first. It's a big occasion for these young fighters, and they've got a lot to prove and show. That the last 4 years they've been on the programme has really paid dividends, is worthwhile. The experience that they get in international tournaments are, I would say, more difficult than the Commonwealth Games. So they're very well prepared. You know, when you box in tournaments all over Europe, especially Eastern Europe, you can't get any harder. It's probably the hardest tournaments in the world. So they're well prepared for the Commonwealth Games, most certainly. Obviously, they wouldn't be on the programme if they weren't good enough. They wouldn't be going to the Commonwealth Games if they couldn't medal. So each and every one of them is capable of coming home with a medal. And you know, we've taken teams of 7 away before and come home with 6. I don't see no reason why we can't do it this time. And they're all good enough to be medalists in this Commonwealth Games.
Oh, I was over the moon, you know, just to get the news that you're representing the country, you've done enough. Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, just not many people get this opportunity, so I can't wait, you know, just to even see like the other sports and see what they do, and you know, having that Team Wales, that big like camaraderie of the team and stuff, just yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a good experience.
Oh, it was a great feeling. You know, the whole team was together when we found out. You know, and we all embraced each other after it. It was a brilliant feeling. It was a relief to be told. You know,
quite sentimental for me, to be honest. My 3rd Games, and that's what I came back for. That's why I've carried on and been pushing towards. And it's just nice when it becomes official. As I've had a good run of form, I've just won 2 tournaments back to back into that, which gets you qualification. So yeah, just very, very happy, and I was really happy that the whole team qualified to be announced together. Was really nice, and we've got such a nice group here. It'd been a shame if someone was left off. I think I definitely feel a slightly different role this time. Always a teammate, but I think I'm there sometimes as someone to voice stuff off. You know, the lads and girls that do come to me and ask a few things about the games, about preps and what to expect, and I've quite embraced that. I feel quite honoured that they come to me and ask those questions, and I'm in some sort of position to give them a little bit of wisdom. You know, I don't know everything, but to say things from my take, I think it's quite a privileged position to be in when they're chasing their dreams, to be a voice in their ear, and hopefully a positive one as well. And I've embraced that. It's good, you know, having the other people on the team that have done it before. So you've got that sort of, if you've got a few like pre-nerves, you can speak to them. Do you know what I mean? You can get a bit of an understanding of what's going to happen. But I sort of also want to experience things like for the first time by myself, not hear, you know, like this is what happened last time, this is what happened last time. I sort of want a bit of a surprise. Like, do you know, it's the first time you've seen it, first time you heard about stuff. But yeah, it's good that you've got that behind us. If we need that help, we need that support of like what we need to do, what we need to take, you know, just simple things like that, then we've got that.
yeah, you know, it's like something I've never done before. I'm excited to see how it's going to feel, but you know, the idea of it, you know, all the top sports people of the country going to the Commonwealth Games representing Wales, and the Commonwealth Games is such a massive deal to the Welsh people. You know, I'm so proud to be a part of the unit that's going up there. You do find a lot of comfort, you know, talking to Owen, talking to Rosie, Helen went to the last one. Like, it's great to have these people on the team. To, you know, you may feel like things aren't going your way, but they steady you on, and say, no, listen, you're right where you need to be.
Yeah, it feels brilliant because obviously, well, we compete with Welsh boxing, and I've been lucky enough to travel across the world and compete with Welsh boxing. But now that we're competing with Team Wales and a multi-sport, you go in there not just as the boxing team, but you go in there with all the teams. So you're really competing for Wales, and it's different to everything I've done before. So I'm really looking forward to the opportunity, looking forward to meeting all the other athletes and taking in a great experience.
Oh, it's amazing. It's once every 4 years and nothing's ever guaranteed. I didn't know I'd be coming back for another Games, and I feel really, really honoured to be in that position. And we train alongside a lot of these athletes, and we over the years, you're on your own circuit separate from them, and you follow them on social media, and you see them in the same buildings at times, and sometimes at the Olympics you'll meet your Irish athletes or at games, and then to come together at the Commonwealth and to cheer them on and feel part of one team. As Wales, it's like you bring your culture from back home, and you never feel that any other time. And it is really special, and I think it's why we do so well at the Games. We're quite a proud nation.
I'm mentally ready for whatever comes. Obviously it's some buzz, and I mean it's a bit of pressure as well, because I'm expected to get a gold medal, which I will, by the way. This pressure makes diamonds, and ready to rock and roll.
My partner, he's been really supportive. My family, friends, obviously the coaches back at home, and obviously my Welsh coach Colin, he's been really supportive of me coming back, because I had a 3-year break after the last game, so it was hard getting back into it. But they've all been really supportive now, so yeah, definitely them ones, a lot to thank them.
I've had loads of support throughout the years. Obviously Welsh boxing, I've been with Welsh boxing, started when I was about 16, so the past 4 years working my way through development and the elite programme, so Welsh boxing have been a massive help. My family are probably my biggest supporters. My parents, they make sure they try and come out to every tournament they can. My brother and sister as well are always supporting me, always keeping up with my fights, and they're all going to be making their way up to Glasgow. So yeah, it'd be brilliant to have them in the crowd supporting.
Definitely, my girlfriend, my mother, my father, my grandparents, and my few people from the gym back home coming up. I'm going to be looking out for that Premier EBC flag in the crowd. Definitely.
Obviously, I've got to hand it to the army as well. They've got me to this point as well. They've got me onto the Welsh squad. But people I'll be looking out for in the crowd are obviously my parents. They'll be there, big supporters. My partner will be there, Ryan. He'll be up there. He'll probably be the one person I hear in that crowd. But yeah, I know a couple other people from the army boxing team are making the effort to travel up and come and support. So yeah, them people I'll be looking out for.
Obviously Welsh boxing, Colin Jones, Adam Park, Mali will be there, Gamal will be there. My club coach Carl Stevens, I've been with him for 14 years since I started boxing, and he's been there every step of the way. And he told me I was going to go to the last games, and I didn't believe it, but he told me he knew what was going to happen.
It's such a long list. I think closest to home is my first club coach, Doug, who's been there from when I was 16 when I walked in. I'm hoping he'll manage to get out there. Colin Jones trained me since the age of 18, imparted so much wisdom on me, gave me so much time and consideration, and it really is made me the fighter I am today. And I think the morals he set in the gym, I've always followed that, and it's probably made me into the person I am as well. Wide from that, I've got an amazing boyfriend back home, and people don't give him enough credit really. It's hard being an athlete, but it's blooming hard supporting us. We can't eat half the time. We're tired, we're battered, we're bruised, and it means my priority on the weekends is resting. We could be off doing lots of nice things and never feel under pressure for that. And I think on him in the crowd, and then my father, my sisters, my nephews and nieces, I'm a very proud auntie, and it's been always very important for me to set an example for them to want to chase their dreams and believe it. And they started like this big, and now one of them 6'4" and towers over me, one nephew, and it'd be lovely to look up into the crowd and see them hopefully.
Obviously, the main game is bring home a gold medal. Obviously any medal would be nice to bring home, but gold's obviously the main goal really. I'll be buzzing because I think all the hard work over the years will be worth it. Then, if I do that, it'll be my big dream.
I'm in it to win it, mate. Gotta be gold medal. That would mean the world to me. But as long as I go in there, put proud performances on, and do my country proud, that's all I can. That I'll be happy with that. But I'm thinking about gold 24/7.
I think like everyone, I'm aiming on a medal, hopefully a gold. That's everyone's aim. That's everyone's priority, is to come home with a gold. But for me, as long as I've put in the best performance I can do, I've left everything in that ring, then I'll be happy.
You can't say anything but a medal, hopefully a gold medal. So everyone here's on the boxing team has been training very hard over the past few months, few years, and we're all going to be going there looking to medal and come back with a gold hopefully. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm going there for a gold, man. Last games I got a bronze medal, and I was very inexperienced. I just joined the senior system. Like I only had 3-4 senior fights going into the Commonwealth Games, and to produce a bronze medal at such a young age and fighting older men, I'm pretty sure I can do a lot better than a bronze here, and I'll be pushing for the gold.
There's only one ambition for me, and a lot of people say that is gold. You know, that to be on the top of the podium with your national anthem being played, I'm good enough. They've got me in physical shape to go and do this. It's boxing. Right, you've got to get it right on the day, every day, and I'm very aware of that. Anything can happen in boxing, but I believe with my team, with Colin in my corner, game plan wise, I believe I can beat everyone. I just got to go out and execute it on the day, and that's what makes the sport exciting. It's what makes it so nerve-wracking. But I've done it before, and I really want to and intend to do it again.